So I'm here with my dear Filipino helper, chef, nanny. She's literally the rock for the family. She's literally been doing everything that my wife and I don't have the time or the energy to do, because we basically focus on our jobs, our professions as well. So how long you been working with me now?
13 years, sir.
13 years, wow. Just wanted to ask you a few questions, Isabel, because I'm trying to get my viewers to see the difference between how women operate as far as their families and providing for their families. Well, a lot of my viewers have a hard time understanding how a woman can be the primary breadwinner for the family and have a successful marriage. You've been married for how long?
More than 30 years, around 39 like that.
39. You're how
I
many
have
kids?
8 kids and almost 10 grandchildren.
Jesus, wow.
And I'm 55 years old.
Right. So I'm older than her. Is it good? Can you see me properly? Oh, you gotta pull it back. Pull it back to where I'm.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. So I'm older than her. Yeah. I have 2 kids, no grandkids. I started late in life. So you started how old? How old were you
When I have baby?
your first?
18 years.
You were 18 years old, and you got married at 18. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So, and you're considered more. You're not from the city. You're more from the mountains.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Since birth, we are living in the mountains.
Oh, okay. So you come from more of a conservative type of family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you've been working here in Dubai for how long?
18 years.
18 years. But what fascinates me about you is that when I first met you, I knew that you were a good, solid person that I felt that I could entrust my young kids with. That was, I mean, you met my child at 1 year and 2 years old, 1 and 3.
Lexi is baby, still around 5 months.
All right, you got to correct me with these
Yeah.
things. I'm not, men in time, right?
Yeah.
But the point is, you've literally helped raise my kids. But I really felt strongly that this was a woman that I felt that I could trust around my family. Now, in saying all that, I have also seen you grow, and I've also seen you take care of your family throughout or your time here with me. And you get a salary from me, and you literally send it back home to provide for your kids.
Yeah.
And your husband wasn't working at that
Yes.
most of this time.
Yes.
He was just taking care of the kids at
Yes,
home.
sir. That's right.
Wow, you see, that just wouldn't cut it in the Western world. There is no way I can see American women doing this, even though that is completely normal for Filipino women. And the reason for that is why? Why is it that he didn't travel overseas to come and work?
Like this, sir, because we Filipinos, woman is easily getting work abroad than the men.
Okay.
So before I came here, I talked to my husband because we don't have nothing at all before. So I spoke to my husband. We said, okay, you take care of our kids. I go abroad, and then I will send money. Then you are the one who raise our children.
Right.
So he agreed with that.
Okay.
So I came here.
Yeah.
And then work, and then sending money to him. And my last child is 4 years old.
So your last child is 4?
Yes. And I didn't even go in the Philippines straight 8 years. So when I go back first my vacation, my youngest is 12.
Right.
So, because instead of going home, because every time you go, you have to spend more money.
Yeah. And I do give her vacation, so don't you guys
Yeah.
think that I don't give her vacation. But she chooses to work.
Yeah.
You choose to work for your vacations.
Because I used to work for my vacation because I need money.
Right.
For the ticket, I reverse that for money.
Right.
And vacation pay.
Right.
So that amount, I will send to my family.
Yeah.
Because there's a time that I have 3 colleges. It's hard.
So you put 3 of your kids through college.
Yes.
based on a helper's wage.
Yes.
Think about that, guys. She put 3 kids through college on a helper's wage. For you in the West, sometimes you guys call her a maid or a nanny or help. Anyway, I don't know what you guys call it. Here I just say helper because she pretty much helps with running my house. Now, the issue that I want you guys to understand here is that this woman understands the importance of family.
Yeah.
She's shaking her head. They can't see you. She's shy about being on camera, so that's why the camera's on me. I think her story is very, very important for women to see and understand that the roles don't have to be traditional where the man goes out and work. There are other parts of the world where the females work, the man takes care of the family, but you still respect your husband as the man, correct?
Of course, sir.
Yes.
Even I make more money, I still respect my husband because he is still the king of our family and king of the house. Yeah.
Hear me? You see what I'm talking about? This is where Western women go wrong. It doesn't matter if you're making more money than your man, as long as you still have utmost respect for him, the utmost amount of dignity, the family will stay intact. Okay? All of the kids love and respect your husband, correct?
Yes, and this is, sir. See, my husband raised my kids very well and nice. So for now they are big, they got married, but they are now working. 4 of them are working in the government. So just because my husband raised my kids very well, and then he teach them very, very good attitude. So now when they grow up big, I don't have problem.
I have met most of your kids. Well, the middle ones.
Yeah, you meet Jubilin and Jackson.
Jackson,
Yeah.
Very polite, well-spoken, respectable, well-dressed, good kids. I've watched 2 of them gotten married now. I can tell you, man, having a man raise your kids, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. This is all I'm trying to get across to you guys.
One thing, sir, because as a husband and wife, you married not just of money.
Right.
Yeah. If there is problem, both of you can solve. How can we solve? How can we get money?
Right.
If you see your husband that cannot find money,
Right.
and you as a wife and you can make more money, then you can.
In other words, you guys work as a unit.
Yes.
And this is how my wife and I operate. What is the most important thing? It's the kids, correct?
Of course, the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even though when you and your husband go through bad times and you're fighting, you never think about divorce because
that's normal in the husband and wife. You fight, and then after you're not talking for how many days. After you're okay.
You're okay.
Yeah, the solution is not divorce. Because we are always thinking about the kids,
family,
the kids.
Yeah, and she being with me for 13 years, I see her ups and downs. You've seen the ups and downs in my marriage as well.
Yeah.
So it's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
But my wife and I never even think about divorce because we have kids. It's just not an option. I will sleep on that couch for 1-2 days, cool down, or until my back starts to hurt because that's a hard couch. And then, you know what? We're good. We're
normal.
good. And that's normal.
That's normal.
If people can understand that that's just part of life. There is no way 2 human beings can stay in one place and actually live perfect every day. And to be honest with you guys, what makes a great marriage is the ups and downs. The downs makes the ups look so much sweeter. And that's just the way life is. You all have to stop thinking that the minute it goes bad for a couple of days, couple of weeks, even couple of months, that, I need to file for divorce. I need to get out. I'm not happy. You all need to stop that, especially the ladies. The young generation don't have any patience and don't have any loyalty or gratitude and sense of duty to stay in marriages. And that is where you all are failing. Isabel, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I'm just telling that marriage is
I want to
It's
turn
like-
the camera on, Last.
Marriage is like, it's a plant. If you keep on putting water, and the plants will grow,
Yeah.
nice. That's also the family.
Right.
If you keep the important, even I'm here far away from my family, I just keep on talking with them via this communication,
Right.
via Zoom and what else.
Right.
The important is you just keep on the communication.
Right.
Yeah,
Communication.
and
I think that is absolutely.
Yeah,
the
and then
key.
as your kids, even now my kids they are grown and old. They are telling about their problem, about their family. So
Right.
I just keep asking, how's your family, like that. So you've been, as a mother, I'm still open with my children,
Okay.
even they are having their own family.
Right.
So all my daughter-in-law,
Yeah.
they really love me so much.
That's good.
They share the problem about my son. If they have problem, my husband like that also. So okay, I also talk to my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that is my son. If he had a mistake,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And this brings us to a great conclusion of this conversation.
Yeah.
You always consult the older folks. You always talk to the older people who have gone through it before.
Yeah.
So, guys, always remember, when in doubt, ask an older man. Correct? Good. All right, guys, listen. I hope you enjoyed my little conversation. Subscribe, and of course, let me know what you think so that we can continue to have a discussion on relationships and marriages, because that seems to be the hot topic these days. So many marriages are failing, and we need to stop the bleeding because it's not good for you, it's not good for society. So listen, let's all communicate, let's work this thing out. All right, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.